The next experiment with the old Stagioni 5 is to do what we did with the Molino Dallagiovanna, which is do a 50-50 mix with Nuvola. That should be an interesting one, see how that comes out. So let's get this prepared. So today it's going to be the usual situation. I know Nuvola likes 65%, well I say likes it, he doesn't mind it, and also the Le5 Stagioni doesn't mind 65%, so that's what we'll go for. So I'm going to put in a full 500 kilograms of Le5. That's 450. 497. Bang on 500. Okay, let's get some Nuvola out. Okay. $7.81. It's 936. $985. $993. $97, $98, $99. Bang on. As my daughter would say, bang on. So that's the flour. I'll give these a mix together in a minute, and I'm going to get 650 grams of tepid water now. Before I do that, I should point out that the Nuvola is only a type 0, so it's a slightly coarser flour, and the Le5 Stagioni is a type 00, which again is slightly finer. Don't think I'll have enough. This is just what's in the kettle. No, we need more. Could do some faster reacting scales. Yep, 650. And for a change, I'm going to go for some instant dry yeast. I've picked up some of this just to give it a whirl, a couple of quid. I've found it a bit difficult getting fresh recently. I do have some that's frozen, and I know it's still okay, but I thought, you know, let's give this a try. Might make things easier, I don't know. So according to the pizza app, we need 0.37 grams of this stuff. It's super tricky to weigh out. 0.37. Oof, God. 36. 37. And because this is dry yeast, it doesn't need activating in the water, so that means we can just simply chuck it in the flour. I also wrote the date on that I've opened it because I think it's got a 4-month shelf life, so at least that's something that I can use to remind me. I'll find it, but I think I'm sure I read on it, it said 4 months. I'm completely wrong. It says here, after opening, store in the fridge between 0 and 10 degrees with the plastic cap secured tightly and use within 2 months. So we're on 30 grams of salt. And it's the good stuff from Kirkland, which I've shown before, or Costco as it's from. Pure sea salt, fine grained. Doesn't have anything in it, including iodine or anything. It's totally pure. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this paddle on, and I'm going to use this to mix the two flours together and also distribute the yeast. I think that will do. Oops. Right, get the dough hook on. Actually, I'm going to, before I close that down, I'll put half of the water in. I'm going to tip the rest in. That's all the water gone. Start with a bit of salt. That's all the salt gone. Okay, I'm going to let this blast away now for 15 minutes and then we'll come back to it and see what it's like. Okay, so that's had 15 minutes to go on that, so I'm going to leave this now for a while. 15 minutes probably, come back and then see what needs doing to it. So let's have a look at this combination of Nuvola and Le5 Stagioni. It's been around for about 10 or 15 minutes now. Yeah, let's have a look at getting it on the bench. Okay. Gloop. for a bit now. Still a bit tacky, to be expected. Okay. Okay. I think this is, I can tell just by how easy I can rive on this stuff now. I think this is pretty good. Yeah. I'll give it a couple more folds and then leave it at room temperature. Let's hope it's as good as the Nuvola and Molino 50/50. That was good. Still looks like it could do with going a bit smoother. That's going now. Right, that'll do. So that can live in there now till 12 tomorrow, where we'll ball up. Time to crack a beer open. Okay, so it's time to ball up the Le5 Stagioni and Nuvola mix. Let's have a quick look at what's going on. Yeah. Looks good. Let's get it balled. Awesome. Look at that. Looking good. Feels nice too. Slightly tacky, but nothing much. 295. 283. That'll do, mate. See whether we can ball it. And it's slightly sticky, but yeah, and she goes. Okay, number one. I'll get the rest of them done. And there we have it. 6 nice dough balls. Got high hopes for this stuff. It feels quite nice, so should be good to cook. Okay, so now it's time to cook the Le5 Stagioni and the Caputo Nuvola mixture. So we've already had a dough ball out of here as usual, and the dough was quite nice as well, and considerably less chewy than last week. I'm not bowled over with the Le5, I don't think. So let's get one of these rascals out. Okay. Yeah. It's a bit sticky. Feels good. It's got plenty of gas in it. That yeast has done its job. First time I've used instant dry yeast for a long time. Okay, yeah, I mean it just looks flat. Let's see whether it grows and like the Nuvola and the Molino Dallagiovanna did. That really was a nice mixture. Nice 50/50. So this one's going to be for tomorrow's not breakfast, tomorrow's lunch. Always make a couple of extra. Get rid of these things. Okay, so cheese. And a bit of onion. A little bit of barbecue chicken. A little bit of bacon. Right. Let's stretch it out. Seems to be softish, retracting slightly, but it's making a nice sized pizza, is that? More cheese, more chicken on in places, and a few more onions. Okay, that looks nice. Oop, I don't want all that. Okay. Mm, 400 degrees on the floor. She's in. Now there's not a lot of growth on it. It's starting to rise now, the crust. Cheese is bubbling. Oh yeah. It looks a bit flat compared to the poolish that we've been doing and the other stuff recently, but it still looks good. Well, that's a bit lacklustre if you ask me. Can't say I'm bowled over with that combination. It smells good, yeah. But I like the thick crust. I'm not seeing it here. Definitely doesn't go as good as Molino and Nuvola. It looks nice. Got a nice colour to it. It's got a nice browned edge and slight leoparding. It's soft. Not as chewy as the 5 on its own, the Le5 Stagioni on its own. It's a nice combination. But I think I prefer a bigger crust than that, to be honest with you. A bit disappointed in that. Could it be the instant dry yeast that's let it down, perhaps, rather than fresh? I don't know. But anyway, still edible. We'll make a few more, and if they come out any better, I'll be sure to let you know. And on that note, thanks for watching, and myself and Natasha would like to say thank you very much for subscribing. 1,000 subscribers, beyond belief. We don't deserve it, we only do it for a bit of fun, we enjoy it. But thanks very much, it means a lot.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
bye bye.